Hi, my name is Mr. Win, and I'll be teaching you guys how to do number 5 and number 2 on the review questions. So number 5 was, the first part was the pendulum, and here's a diagram that I drew. So the question was asking about a pendulum that, and you have to find the arc length, right? And you're given 17.1 inches for the radius. And then the degree for each side would be 4 degrees and 51 minutes. So first of all, we need to know the formula. The formula is S equals radius times the degree, right? S being the length of the arc length, which is the thing that we have to find. So we're given that the radius is 17.1, right? So that's already one part of the formula. Then we're given the other part, which is 4 degrees and 51 minutes, which we have to convert to 4.85, and obviously we do that by 4 plus 51 over 60, right? But we have to make sure to remember to multiply it by 2, because it swings on both sides, and we have to find the arc length for the whole thing. So once we're given that, we get 9.7 for the degree, but we can't forget to convert into to radians, and we do that by multiplying by pi over 180, and we get 9.7 pi over 180 radians. And once we do that, all we have to do is plug it into the formula S equals radius times the degree. So we're looking for S, and we multiply 17.1, which is the radius, and multiply it by the degree that we just found, which is 9.7 pi over 180, and we get that the arc length is equal to 2.89 inches. Now the second part of the question was fairly simple. So first, to find it, we need to know the formula that the area is equal to 1/2 times the radius squared times the angle of like the sector of the circle. So we're given that he sprinkles 100 square yards. That's the area, and we know that the radius is 15 yards, and we're looking for the angle. So it's pretty simple, really. Like we already have everything. We plug it into the formula that we just found. So 100 is equal to 1/2 times 15 squared. We do algebra, simple algebra, and then we get to 8 over 9. Now we need to convert 8 over 9 from radians to degrees. So we multiply that by 180 over pi, and we get 50.93 degrees. Sounds fairly easy. The hard one that I found was the clock question. So the clock question was asking about a clock that was at 9:26. Now it's asking for the smallest angle. Okay, so that would be this angle right here. So we know that a circle is 360 degrees, right? Now the whole circle is 360, and we know that there's 12 hour markings on the clock, which are like 1, 2, 3, all the way to 12, right? So we divide 360 by 12 to get 30 degrees, which is the amount of degrees for each hour marking. Then you multiply that by 3, because as you can see, from 9 to 6, there's 3-hour difference, and we have to try and find the angle. So part of that angle right there is 90 degrees. Now all we have to do is find the remaining. So to find the remaining, we just divide 30 by 5, because there's 5 minutes in between each hour marking. So each minute would be 6 degrees. We multiply 6 by 4, because it is 4 minutes away from what we just found. So 90 plus 24 equals 114, which would be the final angle of what we're trying to find. Thank you.